mean nothing, bro.
If it's not confidence, a 4-0 sweep like he did with Toronto. He should win. He should have went 12-0.
That Celtics team was not calm.
But he took him to a game 7. So you're
That
saying
best
game
player
7?
was a
You're saying
rookie.
game 7s don't mean nothing.
That best player was a rookie.
No,
Experience is better at that point, man.
West was like that though.
What year? The Spurs?
The Spurs would win back to
Spurs would
What?
have won that. The Spurs would have won that. No, let's be
Wait,
honest.
say that one more time.
The Spurs would have won that. Let's be honest with that one.
Okay.
They would
Wait,
have
what
won
was that?
that,
Wait,
dog.
what's your point in that though? I'm asking what's your point in that though.
You're going off your point with a rookie.
Wait, say that one more time.
Yeah.
Where is the fucking shit?
I just don't get how you just blow off 2 game 7s like they're easy.
Bro, he wasn't playing comp in the playoffs.
So why
bruh.
did he get taken in 2 game 7s? So why, Mark?
Because, like you said, he
Because
had
what?
personal-
You just lagged. What?
If you say you have one person on the team, how why you got put to a game 7?
It's the carry. He can't do everything, even though he was doing everything. What? There's only a limit to so much somebody can do.
I mean, I'm not denying that. That's not the what is the game, bro?
Damn.
Bro, that's because if it's two trash team, that's the same as 2 really good teams pushing each other for game 7. If 2 bad teams are playing against each other, 7, it's the same thing as 2 amazing teams pushing each other to a game.
And Boston were trash teams, and LeBron was still able to get
Bro,
that team
Boston,
to the finals.
the best player on their team was a rookie who had to average 30
I know.
points to carry
I know.
them all the way.
So what you're saying is both teams are trash, right?
So who else was helping Tatum that year besides Jaylen Brown?
Right. Hold up. Right. Hold on. So about your point saying two trash teams taking it to game 7 is the same as 2 good teams, right?
Yeah, it's two
And the
good
fact that
teams playing
LeBron was
each other
able to
in
go
one
through
game.
that twice to get
Bro,
to the
but what you're
finals.
not understanding, you can ask anybody in the world. You can ask any reasonable basketball player in the world. You can ask Jason Tatum, his high school experience. We could use that as a prime example. He lost to Ledoux. You cannot ball by yourself without teammates. You cannot carry a team without having. He got his assist somewhere. His assist came from somewhere. He had to pass the ball to somebody for them to hit shots. What I'm trying to say is, if we look up the stats right now, and you said LeBron averaged 30 something, and you said LeBron averaged 30 something. So how many points? So how many points do you think they scored in one game? If he scored 30 out of the 125, somebody else had to produce but a 13-point score. That only boosted up to 50. Okay, but somebody else has like it's a spread out effort then. That means it's just spread out. That means the points are just spread out more. So if you look at the team with Tatum on Chaminade, I guarantee you're going to see Tyler Cook Tatum probably average about 30. Tyler Cook probably average around 18. And I guarantee you it goes off to single digits, high nines after that. I guarantee. I put money on that. And you want to know what happened when that happened? They lost to Ledoux. They lost to Ledoux one year, and they lost to a Hicktown team another year.
Mark, are you mad that LeBron was able to get them to the finals? That's what
Why would I
I'm
be
hearing at
mad
this
about
point.
that?
Because you mad that like he was able to like
No,
I just
that's
don't
not
understand
my whole
like
point was.
2 game
He's
7s.
trying to say.
And you're saying
All I'm
like
trying
he
to
only
say
got there because
is that if
the other teams was trash.
if he averaged 30 and another man averaged 13, That's only 50 out of the 100,
Mark,
over 100 points they score in a game.
At stats. Stats are stats.
I'm not mad at stats, but I'm saying just because the points were more spread out, does not mean that nobody else produced.
We're going to go by the starting five. It was George Hill, J.R. Smith, Bron, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson.
Okay.
George Hill averaged 9.2 points.
So does Tristan Thompson not produce?
Nigga.
In his role?
No, we finna add it up. The starters alone. George Hill had 9.2.
That's production.
J.R. Smith had 8.7.
Okay.
Bron had 34.
Okay.
Kevin Love had 14.9.
Okay.
And Tristan Thompson had 6. 6, my nigga. That's 73 points, my nigga.
So what? Can you look up the average?
Damn near half the starters.
Can you look up the average of how many points they scored in a game in the playoffs?
Just add it all up and divide it by how many players.
Man, I'm not finna do all that. Just look up.
Alright, no, I'll do it.
This nigga asked me to do addition. Summertime.
I'm just confused on how like you're still upset about 2 game 7s and how.
I'm not upset about that. I'm saying my whole point is to say you cannot sit here and say that he didn't have no help. He had that. Like, bro, words to everything I love. Hey, bro, hold on. Listen to this. Warriors team. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. They average 25.
Wow. Okay.
Hold up.
That's in the fucking convo right there.
I'm asking a question.
That's in the convo right there.
Hold up. I'm not
That's
done.
the end of the conversation. You got 2 niggas
No,
that
it's not
combine
in the
for 50 a
conversation.
night.
That's
in the combo.
Harrison Barnes. Hold up. Harrison Barnes average 9. Andre Iguodala average 9. Shai Livingston average 9. Maurice Space 6.
Do the Cavs?
Hold up. But my question is, did Andre Iguodala not produce just because he didn't average double digits?
He is a bench player.
Did he not average double? But did he not produce because he didn't average double digits? Did he not produce because he didn't average double
He's
digits?
the same as PJ Tucker.
Harrison Barnes started. He averaged 9.
He's the same as PJ Tucker.
Harrison Barnes started. He averaged 9.
He's the same as PJ Tucker at that time.
How is that the same? So Harrison Barnes couldn't score the basketball?
Well, I'm talking about Iguodala. No, don't move it to Harrison Barnes. I said Iguodala had the same role as PJ Tucker.
What? All right. You said what?
So Iguodala didn't have the same role as PJ Tucker?
In the 16 teams that was in the playoffs that year,
Why the fuck you think he won MVP?
Warriors had the highest average in points. The Cavs had the third lowest.
So you think the Warriors had the highest average in points just because of 2 people? Or you think it was a team effort of people that built up around 9, averaging 9 points?
Draymond.
So we're saying Draymond Green is a scorer now. That's what we're saying. So we're saying Draymond Green is a scorer now.
Western All-Stars.
So we're saying Draymond Green is a scorer now.
They had 4 Western All-Stars.
So I'm asking you a question. So Draymond Green is a scorer now.
KD was the leading scorer.
I'm asking you a question. So you're trying to tell me that Draymond is a scorer?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Take him off the list.
He produced enough.
Take him off the list. If we talk, the team I was talking about was the 2016 Warriors.
Why are we going to 2016?
I see.
Why are we going to 2016?
No, I'm comparing 2 different teams. And I'm trying to say, you tried to say.
Ryan, let me handle it then. Ryan, let me handle it then.
You tried to say something. You tried to say if they don't average. You tried to say all these people didn't produce because they didn't average double digits. But I'm looking at over 4 or 5 people that didn't average double digits that I guarantee you would say produce.
But who were the 2
I guarantee
that did?
you can say Andre Iguodala, Harrison Barnes, Sean Livingston.
Okay,
averaged.
who were the others?
Barbosa had average 6.
No, I'm talking about the
average
others.
6.
Why are we not adding the 2 that we all know?
What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about people that average under 10 that I guarantee we can say
who the
produce.
one that averaged over 10 though?
Curry and Klay Thompson.
Okay, what were their numbers?
25 and 25.
25 and 25. Okay.
That's 50 right there.
That's 50 damn points.
And they averaged over 100.
Points, man.
It's half the
Over
fucking
100?
points, is it not?
Over 100.
Like at half the points.
Over 100. That's half. Over 100. That's half.
Damn near half.
You're going to Tennessee State. You're supposed to know this. Over 100. That's half.
Are we comparing this 2016 team to LeBron's 2018 team?
No, I'm not comparing, but I'm trying to say you cannot use the argument that people just because they didn't average,
I thought
just
you
because
said
they
you was
didn't
comparing,
average
Mark.
double-digit points does not mean they didn't produce.
Mark, you said your whole
Yeah,
reason
I'm
was
comparing
to
them because I'm
compare.
trying to say my whole point. People that don't average double-digit, that doesn't they produce.
I know we've been past that point. PJ Tucker and Iguodala was the example.
What the
So I
fuck?
don't know what your
PJ,
argument
what
is
do
no
you mean
more.
PJ Tucker?
So in 2016,
I named 4 people that averaged under 10 points. That you all could say in the party that. But deep. So you're trying to say 4 people came off the bench for the Warriors. And you're trying to sit here and say that just because we had the argument, my whole point was to say, your whole argument was that, the only person he had help was Kevin Love, and he averaged double-double, but he barely scored any points. And then you said everybody else didn't produce. But I looked at all people that averaged almost 10 points, but you said that's not production. So what was that year we said look up? 2018? 2018.
Right here in front of you. George Hill ain't do shit.
Nigga, nobody said that, nigga.
yeah, nigga,
That was
yeah, nigga.
How the fuck do I find this shit?
Yeah, these
2018. Wait. Where is this at? Why is it not popping up? 2000 what? 18. What was it? 2018. 2018. Why is my computer tripping? I just bought it. Dumbass up. Cavaliers
this nigga let every stat.
playoff stats. Why is it not working?
I'm not gonna
I
tell
don't
you to
know
you
how to
right
remove
now. LeBron averaged 42 minutes
like there's no nigga at that.
with 34, 9,
So
and 1.
wait, hold up. I just ended the whole argument. You said George Hill didn't produce, and my whole argument was just because you averaged under double digits, does that mean you didn't produce? And you said George Hill didn't produce, and he averaged 9.2 points.
I said he averaged 9.2.
But you just said he didn't produce.
He did.
What?
Mark,
So that's my whole point.
If you mean to tell me
Mark.
Hill
He averaged almost the points.
So you're saying right now, he was a very big piece in 2018. That's what you're saying.
No, they hit shot like
Is that what
they
you're saying?
averaged almost
Is
10
that what you're saying?
points.
was better when he was on the Pacers.
Nobody's denying that.
Mark, is that
Just
what you're
because you're
saying?
better on one team don't mean you can't be decent on another team.
Mark, is that what you're saying? George
am I
Hill was
saying,
a
Jason?
crucial piece in that 2018 team.
Coming off the bench,
You're
obviously.
telling me that stat line is a crucial piece.
Obviously, he averaged almost 10 points. He was
That's
one of the
a
only
crucial
ones.
piece. Okay.
Yeah, they had
Okay.
4 people that almost averaged 10 points.
Okay.
Kyle
This nigga
Korver averaged
this
8.
nigga just said this stat
J.R.
line.
Smith almost. Hold up. So if J.R. Smith had never missed that shot or done that dumb that Henny, if he would have never done that, I guarantee you people wouldn't have been saying nothing bad about him. Because if we can all say J.R. Smith be hitting that bull crap at the right time, I think we can all say that. So one moment defines somebody's whole career.
It sure fucking does. A moment like that, nigga. Come on. Come on, nigga. Don't try to make that fucking argument.
But he would have
Yeah,
never,
bro.
but
Come
he
on,
would
bro.
Never, he would have never been in the spot in the first place without some of the shots that he did hit. without them 9, 10
nigga
points he
really
did
just-
average, all them close games.
This nigga really said
Wouldn't have been
one
close.
shot defines someone's whole career. Fuck yeah!
So I guess
don't-
Kyle Lowry should be terrible because he hit the side of the rim when they was playing the Warriors.
was
for
it
game
was
winning
it
shot.
was it was it game was it game? That's
It
not
was
the
a game
same.
winning shot. You know
That's
what
not
I'm
the
talking
same
about.
one.
He
That's
hit
not the same
side
one.
of the-
That's not the same thing. That's not
he
the
hit the
same
side of the
thing.
backboard on a wide open shot.
That's not the same thing. That's not the
No,
same
I
thing
said
as
one shot.
Bro,
I
bro,
said
bro.
one moment defines somebody's whole career.
You said one shot. You not say
So
moment.
I guess-
Chill the fuck out.
I
You
guess-
said shot. You said shot. You don't want to start
Yeah,
this.
I know.
First off, JR's wasn't a shot.
Okay, very true.
Nigga, what? Yes. Don't try to
He
say.
sold. He sold.
Yes.
He sold. But the whole argument, like y'all trying to take like twists and turns
Can
around
we,
me.
we just play?
But the whole shut up,
Oh,
Walt.
shut up. Damn. Like, you just
The
said the
whole
wrong
argument
shit.
that I'm trying to make is that just because you don't average double digits doesn't mean you don't produce and help your team in some way. That's all I'm trying to
I
say.
mean, they might have produced on the right end. They weren't producing on both ends, though. Am I right or wrong?
mean-
Them numbers show up, Mark. You can produce on defense. Niggas don't look at defensive stats first.
Hey, so if that's
Was
the
the
case, they
off-
could have produced on the-
but was offense
That don't make sense.
the main aspect? Just like
Defense is a very
2016.
key aspect.
Just like
That's why
2016.
That's why the USA team came nowhere.
Exactly. 'Cause they don't have niggas producing on the offensive end.
Looking at
Was
their
George
stats
Hill
right now,
producing
there's
on the
no-
offensive end?
Kinda, yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do
He
that right
averaged
now.
almost- he-
Don't do that right
points
now.
almost.
Don't do that right now. Don't do that right now. Don't say kinda
Yeah,
just
but I'm-
just for the argument's sake.
So was Mikey Lewis good at home? Did he average double digits?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mikey did. Yes, he did. You sound stupid as shit. You trying to tell me
Guarantee you
Mikey
he
did
didn't.
not?
I guarantee you he didn't average double digits every year in high school.
But what's his role to score though?
So,
Was his role to score?
nigga.
Did he have? What's his
That
role to
doesn't
score
mean
the
he didn't
rock?
produce If he didn't average 10.
What's
Eddie,
his
you
role?
weren't in the party
Was-
when Ryan said,
Was his
No,
role to score
Jaden,
the rock,
Jaden,
Mark?
you
It's
were
a yes
not
or
in the
no.
party.
I
Jaden,
don't care.
you were
What's
not
his
in the
role
party.
to score the ball?
No, I'm not even arguing with you no more. This man said,
Because he can't answer
This
the
man
question.
said-
That's terrible.
what do you mean?
Answer the question. What's his role to score the rock?
If he's open, yes, score the basketball.
But was that his role as a point guard
So
on
what
the
was his
floor?
role?
To put niggas
What
in
was Mikey
position to
Lewis known
score.
for? So he facilitated for Tatum?
Wow.
Who did he facilitate for?
Wow.
If
Do you-
Tatum
do you
scored all
know-
the
do you
points, why
know
would he
his
have to
stat line?
Who facilitates for an ISO player?
Did it have to be to Tatum only? Are there not three other niggas on the floor? Did you forget
do
him
you
and
mean?
Did you forget him and
Elsewhere.
Tyler ran two man? Did you watch Shamanah games?
Are you kidding? Hold up.
Yeah, everybody was there to see Tatum, but like there are
I
possessions when
guarantee
him
you
and
Will
Tyler
Glasson
ran
did
two
not average
man.
double digits. I guarantee you Will Glasson didn't average double digits. And before you joined the party, or before you came back, this man
I
argument.
don't put it on Will now. He going back.
Everybody in the party
Was Mikey's role?
can testify.
Was Mikey's
Wait,
role?
is Coach Frank's theory? Is Coach Frank's theory now if you can't hit open shots or
Rock.
something like that, then you're not going to play?
What does that have to do
So
with?
everybody's
What
role on
does
the
that have to
court
do
is to
with
score and
roles?
play defense. Everybody's
that
role
have
on
to
the
do with
court is to do both. You have to do both.
So you mad
Name
that
a player
Mike?
Coach
So
Frank has
Mikey.
played. Name
so
a
Mikey
player.
wasn't
Name
a
a player
facilitator?
Coach Frank has played.
So
Name
Mikey
a player
wasn't a
Coach Frank has
facilitator.
played. Name a player Coach Frank has played in the last 10 years didn't score the basketball.
Just cause, bro, everybody can score the rock. It's just the role play.
That's not what I asked. Name somebody somebody
role
Coach Frank
play.
has played. Name somebody that Coach Frank has played that didn't put the ball in the hoop.
Mark, everybody can score the rock, but I'm
No,
saying
that's
what was
not what I
Mikey's
said,
role?
though. That's not what I said.
That,
Name
oh
somebody
my holy fuck.
Name somebody that did not put the ball in the hoop that Coach Frank has played.
Holy fuck.
Answer my question first without changing the topic.
What
Name somebody that
the
he's
fuck?
Just say a name. I just want to hear a name.
A German 7-foot nigga.
What? He scored the basketball. He was facilitated by Mikey.
He facilitated by Mikey. You just made my fucking point. You just fucked up. That was Mikey's role, correct?
How did I prove your
That was
point?
Mikey's role, correct?
And score.
You said to score. You just fucked up. That's in the
So Chris
combo.
Paul didn't
I don't
say
care
he
no more.
score?
Nah, don't.
Paul didn't facilitate and score?
Nah. That's done right there. You just said what I was trying to say. Yeah, that's a
don't make
wrap.
no sense.
Next point. We on
That's not a
2018,
wrap.
right? We on 2018, right? In the
That's
combo.
not a rap.
That-
He
that's
not
a wrap.
facilitate and score.
Duh.
How can you not
That's
facilitate?
what I was
and
trying to
score?
say.
You said
You
Mikey-
talking about people that can only score.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Mikey facilitated. You didn't say he scored. I swear to God.
I said
You
everybody
said
can,
Mikey
everybody can
facilitated
score on the
his role.
floor, but what was his role?
And that's not what I said. I picked somebody, and I said
Mikey's role was to
but he put the
facilitate.
ball in the hoop too. He put the ball in the hoop too.
Because didn't I say everybody can score, but his role was to facilitate?
But no, we're not talking about coulda
Wow.
have scored. He did score.
I said everybody. I said he can score, but is in his role to also
but
facilitate.
that's not my point. I said he can do both.
So what's the point?
I said if somebody called Frank has played that did not
And
score.
I said the 7-footer, and you said Mikey facilitate to him because he scored
Maybe
the
he
rock.
left the school because he didn't play enough.
But didn't you say
Why do you think
Mikey
that?
facilitate to him? Didn't you say Mikey
He
facilitated
scored
to
the
him?
basketball, but he didn't play enough.
Answer the question. Did you say Mikey
He
facilitated the
facilitated
rock?
for him.
In the
Yes.
convo. Okay.
He
Thank you.
scored.
Thank you.
That's not the end of the conversation.
In the combo.
Can facilitate and score.
Oh, in the combo.
And the conversation makes no sense.
In the combo. I don't know why we still
Chris Paul
talking
doesn't
about this.
facilitate and score.
I don't know why we still talking about this. You got on my head
'Cause you
because
don't
I
make
said
sense.
Mikey could not score. And I said, he can score, but what's his role on the floor? To
But he
facilitate.
did both.
So why are you mad?
If you put the ball in, oh my goodness. So you're trying to tell me right now. So you're trying to tell me right now, Mikey Williams, or not Mikey Williams, Mikey Lewis.
This nigga.
Mikey Lewis didn't score basketball.
You didn't what? You lagged on that.
Mikey Lewis didn't score the basketball.
I never said he didn't score the basketball.
So he did both.
I said what was his role on the floor?
But he did both.
To facilitate.
He did both.
He can score when he wants to. His role is to facilitate.
He did both.
I bet you he
He did
Facilitate
more
that mug more to stay on the
but he
floor
still
longer.
scored.
I bet
I
you
guarantee you if he didn't do anything and he stood in the corner, I guarantee he still would have been on the floor because you have
Okay.
the average is 30.
So why would he be on the floor?
What do you mean?
Why
you
would
got to
he be on
start
the floor?
5 people.
I
Look
mean
at the
he can
people that
just
was
sub
on the
somebody
bench.
else in.
That was on the bench.
Okay. So just sub somebody else in to stand there. Oh God,
What do
I
you
don't get
mean?
it.
Why not just keep him there?
Why we need him if Tam's
He's
scoring
a better
30?
player.
Why would we need him if he's just
He's a
standing in
better
the corner?
player.
But he's just standing in the corner like you said.
Yeah.
So
bro,
why not just take him
my whole
out?
point is
Why not just take him out?
he can
And
stand
put
in
the
corner,
7-footer in
get
the
open
corner.
shots. He can stand in the
7-footer can
corner,
score
get
too,
open
though.
shots when they going double, scoring the basketball.
We had shooters on that team. Put somebody else in the corner.
What do you mean?
So there
If he
was
stand in
no-
the corner,
there was
you act
no-
like you did. So
there was
you
no
never
catch
scored
and
from the corner
shooters.
before.
I really
So
didn't.
you never scored from the corner
I
before.
really didn't.
You never scored from the corner before.
I really didn't. You talking on
Mark
Sherman, not
Patrick
correct?
Ball when you scored the 3.
That wasn't a corner three. Oh, it was. But still, that was a
was.
fast break. That wasn't a half court
No.
set, like you're
It was
saying.
still a bucket.
So you want to make this some half? You want to make this some full court shit now? You make some full court shit. We can make this some full court shit if you want, nigga.
We drifted too far.
So
off
that wasn't
topic.
a full court. That wasn't a full court
We drifted
situation.
Too far off topic.
No,
I
we gonna
actually
go right
don't
back
remember.
on topic. It was a
I
full court
actually don't
situation.
remember.
I remember. But
Actually
back
don't
to the
remember.
topic. Why Mikey on the floor? Like you said, if Tatum's averaging 30 and he's just standing in the
He can
corner,
facilitate and
why not
score,
just
'cause
put a
if he
shooter in
wasn't
the corner?
Because you could facilitate and score. Because if he wasn't at there to score, then they would just leave him.
So just put a shooter in the
True or
corner.
false?
Just put a shooter in the corner.
He is the shooter.
So let's let him stand.
He open shots and facilitate.
Is our teammate?
Hitting open shots and scoring. I
Hitting
guarantee
open
you
shots
look at
and
half the
scoring.
people
That's
coach.
scoring in general, Mark.
No, I said hitting open shots is scoring.
And scoring, right? That's the same shit. The ball's going
I
through the
said
net.
hitting open shot is scoring.
And did you say and scoring?
is scoring.
Oh, you got to pronunciate, nigga.
I said is scoring like 10 times.
That's right. He said and. I swear.
My hope is name somebody
They gotta be.
that has not scored. Name
Boy,
somebody
shut
that
the
Coach
fuck up.
Frank has coached that didn't score.
The 7-footer.
Because we've seen
The
people
7-footer.
that were good at basketball,
7-footer.
but just because they didn't score,
The
he
7-footer.
scored. He just didn't like his playing time. That's why he
Who
left.
helped them score though? Who helped them score though? Who helped them score though? Who helped them score though?
What do you mean?
Mikey.
But the argument is not adding up because Mikey scored and facilitated.
I'm saying what's his role though?
To do both. Open shot
Okay,
is
Okay.
Scoring.
I've never heard two things for one role. Like what the fuck? I've never.
what? So people can't have a role. Hold up. So prime with Grand Canyon University at Cindy. My purpose on the court was to facilitate and hit open shots. True or false? What do you mean you never heard of somebody have two roles? Gobert, his role is to get rebounds and block
Which
shots,
one was
right?
primary? Which one was primary for you, Mark?
You can do both.
No, what's primary in that? Out of the two roles, which one's more? Which one was Coach Frank looking at more? Which one?
You can have.
Which one didn't want you to do more?
Honestly,
Answer the
if you want
question.
me to keep it a buck?
Answer the
If you want me to
question.
be honest?
Say both
You
of
can
you,
ask Walter
dumbass.
now. If you want me to be, you can ask Walter right now. The reason why I didn't play as much is because I couldn't do the secondary thing as good. As
So what was the
first.
primary?
Why do you think I didn't play as much?
What was the primary?
This is my whole purpose of
What
saying.
was the primary? What was the primary,
Honestly,
Mark?
I had multiple primaries.
Multiple primaries.
and playmaking.
Okay, nigga, you're making no sense.
Defense and playmaking. Defense and playmaking. What's funny? Is that a lie, Wall?
Oh my
Is that a
god.
lie?
Oh my god.
Is that a lie? Teammate, special teammate, long length.
I have multiple primaries. You mean you have multiple secondaries?
Walter, is that a lie?
I don't know about multiple primary.
You can't put it on
Walt.
primary.
Well, is that a lie?
Those
Mark,
words,
you can't have more than one primary, Mark. It's like
Walter,
Call of
Walter,
Duty.
Walter.
You can't have more than one primary.
You can't have more than one primary, Nate.
Wait, so what's the point of overkill in Call of Duty?
So you're overkill.
To put two
Okay.
primaries
Okay.
on. I just killed you.
Oh my god! That was hella
I
funny.
just killed you with
No,
that one.
Nate, it's not. You can't compare
Yes,
it to
yes.
God. So what's overkill in real life? So what's overkill in real life?
I just killed you with
What's
that
overkill in
one.
real life?
Overkill in real life is Mark Jackson, GCU, attendee. Defense and playmaking.
Oh, see, that means you bullshit right
That's
now.
why
nigga.
if you take one of, that's why, hold on. Prime example. If you take one out of my game,
If you had two
right.
overkill, if you had overkill, then why was you getting sat?
because one gun wasn't producing.
Okay, so you don't have overkill, nigga. So why like I
One
don't get
gun
it.
wasn't doing no damage.
So you had a secondary.
So one gun wasn't doing no damage. The other one was. Two primaries. The
So
one
what's-
primary wasn't working.
So what's the main primary then if the other one not working?
hold on. I'ma
Why
give
is
you
there
an
two
example.
primaries if one's not working, Mark?
I had a Man of War.
Mark,
The Shiva.
Mark. Why are there two primaries if, like you just said, one wasn't working?
What do you mean?
You just said that.
What?
You didn't. So you did not just say that.
So somebody can't
I
have two
said.
primary
I said. So
skill
why you
sets.
getting sat? And you said because.
So is John? So Kyrie Irving is dribbling and finishing not the two primaries of his game?
You said dribbling and
What do you
finishing.
mean?
Are we talking about layups or like middies and shit? Are we talking about finishing in general?
Finishing layups.
Finishing
Is Kyrie
layups.
Irving not known?
You know
Is
he do
Kyrie
more
Irving not known
floaters
for
than
his
that.
layup package and dribbling? That's two primaries that make him the player he is.
But they work well. You said your other one didn't work well.
So what is Kyrie's primary and secondary?
Primary, I'll be honest with you, he's a scoring guard. So I would say primary scoring,
So he
secondary
has
is
multiple primaries.
assisting. Because he can assist. We all know that.
No, you can't put scoring all in one category, brother.
Why? Whoa. Why can't you?
So if that's the case, Mikey Williams produced.
Okay.
Shooting is his first scoring.
No. We just said, what's his role?
Oh my goodness, Lord.
You're mad
Lord.
because I just said
Lord.
scoring is his primary
Walter.
because he's a scoring guard.
Walter. I have a question.
Mark.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not having
Mark.
Walter say me.
Is
I have a
Kyrie
question.
not a scoring guard?
Hold on.
Is he not a scoring
Jay.
guard?
Okay, but it's scoring. Scoring is a whole bunch of ways to score.
And he can
You
score in a bunch of ways.
No.
He can score in a bunch of ways.
But there are a bunch of primary ways put together to be considered scoring as a main topic. What does that have to, Ryan, what does that have to do with anything? What? That he was a rookie?
He can score the
What
rock,
does that have to do
nigga.
with anything?
Scoring is his primary.
Okay, but you're not understanding. You're not understanding. My whole point. Scoring is you can't just say scoring the basketball.
What?
Because
So
if
what are
that's
we
the case,
supposed to
Giannis is
say?
an elite scorer. Because he just had 50.
Okay, he can score the rock. People just don't like how he does it. Yeah, people don't like how he does it. He can score the rock.
So, shooting. If we're talking about just scoring, you have shooting,
Scoring.
you have finishing.
Scoring.
Two different things. You have dribbling to get you to the basket. Some type of move.
Okay. Why does?
Okay. So therefore, scoring a main topic with small things in it. You can't just say scoring. There are a whole bunch of primary things.
So what's Jordan?
LeBron or Jordan or what's his name? Michael?
Fucked him up. Got it, Ryan. God.
You talking about Michael? We talking about Michael?
Who else? What?
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, yeah, shut the fuck up, Mark. Like, the fuck up.
What does that have to do with anything?
So what's Jordan then?
Jordan. Name Jordan. You can't.
Oh, let's get Michael. Let's get Michael.
Michael Jordan
So Michael
has
Jordan was a
multiple
scorer?
primaries, and that's what made him a great.
So scoring. He can score the rock. And he
No,
can sit.
no.
Okay.
So you're naming multiple different things that are primaries.
And that's all together scoring. He can shoot. He can finish the ball.
It's multiple primaries.
He can shoot the ball. Dude, it's all the same thing.
Okay.
So what's KD? What's
Multiple
KD?
primaries to scoring.
What's KD? So KD got
KD
7
has
different
multiple
primaries.
primaries.
So KD has 7 different primaries if we're going by your stuff.
No.
So what is he? So what is he?
Yes. He has multiple primaries.
So he's the greatest what?
One, what's the scoring?
So he's arguably the greatest what?
He's the greatest scorer, but there's stuff
Okay.
in scoring.
Okay, so he can score the rock. Okay,
Because
sub
you're not
points.
understanding what I'm saying.
Sub points help make
You're
the
not
main
understanding
point.
what I'm saying. Hold on.
You're mad
Nobody
because there's
considers a
categories.
great- No. I'm not mad because there's categories.
Yes, you are.
If
Because
you
you're
go
saying
ask
there's
your
7
dad
different
right
primaries.
now, if you go back to father, Jaden Winfield, Julian, not Jaden. I don't even know his middle name. There are multiple things. That make. I don't even know why we're having this argument. Y'all sound so stupid. Y'all sound like non-basketball
You're mad
players.
because we're saying he's a good scorer, and you're like, there's other stuff to scoring.
No.
That's what you're
Because our
saying.
our whole argument was, can you not have multiple primaries? And y'all said no.
No,
And I
this
said
whole argument
overkill.
started because you want to make some stupid comment about overkill. That's what really started this argument.
No, that wasn't a stupid comment. I killed you with that.
No,
That
you
wasn't a
didn't.
stupid argument.
Because then you said,
know I killed
your
you.
other primary
You know I
isn't
killed
good as
you.
your main primary. When is there a secondary and a main primary, Mark?
Marcus. Word to my mom. Did I not kill him with that overkill statement?
Okay, Marcus. Okay, pause. Marcus, okay, so he killed me with that, right, Marcus? He killed me with that, right?
Hold on,
He
hold
said
on.
you can have 2 primaries. And so I said,
Yes.
so why you get sat? And he said, because my other primary wasn't as good as my main. So
Hold on,
why is there two
hold on.
primaries if one isn't the is the best one?
No, I have a question. I'm finna tell you why. Well, your build has that. Not mine. That's why my name is two-way slashing playmaker. My defense is just as good as my dunking.
Don't, Ryan, you can't say 21. You gotta say 19. 19.
Oh,
19. That's the primary, secondary.
okay. My
Play
question.
shot,
Hold
sharp
on.
shot.
I have a
sharp
question.
shooter,
Shut your mouth, Jay.
primary.
I'm about to answer your question.
You're mad because
I said one of my primaries wasn't
recollected
working. No,
myself.
I'm not mad. I'm about to explain.
Okay.
I have multiple primaries, right? So say for example, Mr. Frank Bennett, Franklin. Hey Franklin. Say for example, I get in the game
I've never heard
and I'm getting killed. Dude got 30 on me. Dude got 30.
Because I started laughing. That's why.
I'm finna explain. I'm gonna wait till you're done.
This nigga,
Let me know when you're done.
this nigga said, Ryan, this man said multiple primaries. I've never heard somebody say.
Hold on. Listen.
Multiple primaries.
Which is I'm saying are my two primaries, right?
Okay, so which gun you pull out
So-
first, nigga? That's your primary.
Say
Which
for
one you pull
example, playing defense, which is one of my primaries. Dude got 45. My other
That's it.
primary is. That's why I'm still in the game. Cause I'm doing my other primary just as good.
But the nigga has 45.
But I'm playmaking on the other end.
No. So defense is your secondary.
Why do you think Mateus stayed in the game?
So defense is your secondary.
No, it's not.
Defense is your
So, Jay,
secondary.
you never had an off. Oh, hold on. So I'm finna kill you with this one. You're a shot creator, right? You a
Yes.
midi. You shoot middies. Has your midi never been off and you did something else? Fairly well.
Yeah, I pulled out my secondary.
No,
Not my other primary.
No.
My secondary. God, bro.
No. Very
Mark.
true.
Mark.
Hold on.
That was a
we
good
gonna use that
point.
argument. We gonna use that argument.
No. Let's stop it there. Let's stop it there.
that's not stopping
Marcus
it.
made
Use that argument.
Marcus made a very
I'm finna
good
use that
point.
argument. I'm finna use that
Marcus
argument.
just made a very good
Hold on.
point.
I'm finna use that argument.
Marcus
I'm finna use
just
that
fucked you
argument.
up with that, Mark.
So
I ain't
say
no
for
cap.
example, I'm guarding a point guard. He has 50.
Huh? But your playmaker is primary.
One of my
Okay.
and look, my name. Y'all know I got a two-way. He dunks the
Niggas trying to
basketball and he plays
compare
defense
shit.
fairly well. They're about the same.
So he's
No,
trying to
no, I have a two-way. I play
Okay.
defense the same as well as I dunk the basketball, right? So if I'm getting 50 dropped on me, my primary, which is defense, out. But my other primary, which is dunking, I'm going on the other end, or I'm getting fast breaks when I'm windmilling and putting my nuts in mouth.
Oh my God!
Should we play pro-am?
Oh. Mark,
That actually,
what's your pie chart look like for your two-way, nigga?
my two-way is what's his name in the same. That's how you make a two-way slash. Two-way slash.
Which one's first? Two-way. So defense.
They're
Defense
both
is your-
equal.
Defense is your primary.
No, they're both equal.
So you don't sit well.
What?
So you trying to tell me your defensive stats,
Hold on. Why are we talking about this? Can we actually make our way over
your
to
defensive
2K20?
stats, and your other stats are exactly the same?
Swear to God. God, that nigga. Actually, Walt, you're right.
This man said primary. So my other primary, I've never heard of that.
Bro, if somebody's considered a great scorer, it's because they have multiple prime.
No, it's
You
just because
can't say Kyrie's ball handling is any better than his finish. Because they're both primaries. They're both primaries
called
that
scoring.
work together to. They're both primaries with work together to make the topic scoring. Which can be all primaries.
bro.
Oh my goodness,
Mark,
bro.
why do you think when people talk about the greatest scores of all time, they don't say he's the greatest primary this with primary that and primary this with primary that? Because
you don't
it's
have
grouped
to say
together
all
as
that because
scoring. That's
you don't
why.
have to say all. That's my whole point. It's multiple
So why are you
primaries
mad we
grouped
saying
together to make
scores?
scoring.
So why are you mad we saying scores? Why?
Because it's multiple primaries. That's why it's
But
called
nobody
the
wants to
greatest
say
score.
multiple. So you're helping our
Nobody
point.
says it because it's an easier way to say it.
So why have we been arguing for the past 30 minutes?
Because the whole 30 minutes was proof that Mikey Williams could do both.
No. I'm talking about with the primary shit. You mad because we saying scorer.
Because my whole point was that Mikey Williams can do both. You can have two primaries. Why do I keep saying Williams?
You can have a
You
secondary.
can have two primaries.
You can have a secondary.
Okay, I obviously don't even want to argue no more.
So you trying to tell me? So if
I've
Mikey didn't
exhausted
bring
my
the so if Mikey
I've
if
exhausted
the
my
defense
resources.
if the defense
I've
scored
exhausted my resources.
if the defense scored and Mikey
I have exhausted my resources.
and Mikey ran down the floor and stood there, right?
I have exhausted my resources.
Frank notices this and takes him out.
I have exhausted my
He
resources.
tells Mikey, "Why are you standing there?"
Jaden,
You're saying, why is he standing there? Why are you standing there? And Mikey says, "Because I want to score the rock."
Jaden, you're right.
Do you think he's getting back in the game?
Jaden, I said you're right.
No, because Tatum's already averaging 30, like you said. So I bet you if Mikey, after default,
I said you're right.
comes down the
Overkill.
That's what I literally said that when Mark said overkill, and he thought he'd kill me. I was like,
I
okay,
didn't have my headset on.
Hey, dang.
I didn't have my headset on.
Mark really thought he hit me with that. It's okay though.
You know I did.
No, you didn't.
There's really no point lying. You were shell shocked. You were shell shocked when I said two primaries.
Got your dumb ass. No.
No.
Because that's what your dumb ass
You
said.
You used the example that
There
you
we go,
can't have
right
two
back in the
primaries in
argument,
Call of
nigga.
Duty.
Mm-hmm.
You said you can't have two primaries in Call of Duty, and I said that's why they have overkill.
Mm-hmm. And I said, if you have
I
two
killed you.
primaries, then why you get sat down? And then you said, because my other primary wasn't as good as my other primary. So I was like, why you got two primaries then? It's a
I have
secondary.
three primaries.
See?
I
Yeah,
heard
that's
you,
in the
though.
combo right there. No,
No, I
we're
get
not
it.
doing this. This nigga said you can have
Just
three
turn me
primaries.
down.
Imagine if they did that. You could have
Oh,
three
yeah.
guns. If you could have three guns at Warzone, we would want a lot more games. I'll be so honest with y'all. So I'm so serious. Cause like,
Can you at least get off pause?
I would be fucking dangerous, nigga. Cause there were so many game situations where like we were top 5, we saw people standing. I had an AR and an SMG, and I was like, nigga, if I had my sniper, there were times where I had my sniper and the fucking whatchamacallit, the SMG, but then they was like mid range, but I didn't want to miss my shot or they see where we was at. I was like, damn, AR would have been great because set they ass down quick.
Ask for simple stuff that you should be able to fulfill as a girlfriend.
Facts,
Hold
nigga.
up, so if I have a
That shit, them early days, boy, you saw
wait, so
100 drum
if I have
kilos.
if I have a Man of War, if I have a
Here we go, nigga.
if I have a what's it called? What's that gun? If I have an MP5 and a kilo, are those not two primaries?
Are you using your kilo before you use your MP5?
I can use either one.
So if somebody's 80 meters away, you're gonna pull out your MP5.
You know, MP5 has actually solid range.
Yeah, see, dickheads like this. I'm lagging, bro. I'm not gonna be able to play.
Yo,
Mark
Wi-Fi-
bought that sitting one.
Yeah, I brought this one too. I'm a one man up.
You gotta like to sit down ones for every single one.
Not everyone has to sit down.
Yes,
This
they
is
do.
his sit down.
Everybody has a sit down, Mark.
That is his sit down.
I know. I was saying everybody has one.
Oh, I thought you meant like that exact like way you did it.
Oh no.
I need y'all to like.
Damn, Damn, bro, what the fuck? Just tap my soul.
You absorb all their shots. So you guys put my shield down right there. I accidentally recalled it.
Roadhog behind you. Roadhog.
Here, he's not gonna hit me. He's gonna. I got the ball. All that. I want it all.
I'm lagging.
Shit, don't push that way. Just keep pushing forward. Oh, I'm dead. God, I see that roll. So can you have 2 primaries in football?
Dumbass.
So you can't catch it. So Tyreek Hill. So wait. So an NFL player can have both speed and catching.
What's his primary though?
No.
What's the primary though? What's the primary though? I bet you the primary is catching before speed. I bet you the primary is catching before speed.
So what's DK Metcalf's primary? What's DK Metcalf's primary?
Speed.
What? So what about his strength?
It's a secondary. They're actually raping our ass.
What? So DK Metcalf is not known for his strength?
It's on the field, nigga.
So strength has nothing to do with
so you think they signed him for strength before catching as a wide receiver?
So strength has nothing to do with him on the field?
So that's the reason why they signed him? So strength is primary. That's what you're saying.
I guarantee that's a reason.
So is it the main reason? You said it's a reason, not the reason. I bet
There's
you the
multiple
reason
main
was
reasons.
because he can catch the rock.
No, I guarantee the reason was because he's a big, strong wide receiver that's fast.
That can catch the rock.